I got digital dash, can't ride with a I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, right through your block and I drop off the top. And I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitches say.
Leave a like on this video within the next 5 seconds for 2K to finally fix their servers. I would not risk it. Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fizz back in the video with yet another video. And today I got y'all with the best guard builds in NBA 2K21. And this is going to be the last my goal over. This is going to be the best guard builds at the end of NBA 2K21. I will be going small forwards, big man builds, but when it comes to these rankings for this stuff, it's probably going to be the last time. Now, one thing that I could do, I went over the best builds and the best, pretty much the rarest builds. One thing I could do, I've been thinking about doing the best rare builds again. If you guys want me to do that with all new builds, let me know. But yeah, today I got you with the best guard builds, and it's only gonna be a top 5, no honorable mentions, but every single one I'm gonna go in order of what I think is based off my opinion. I'm gonna be sitting here breaking it down with you. Some of them gonna have different heights because I wanted to go in detail. But yeah, this is gonna be kind of a longer video. This is gonna be the last time I'm updating y'all, so I felt like I had to do it the right way. And I can't waste y'all time. But yeah, man, if you haven't already, do leave a like on the video if you like these type of videos and want more of these to come NBA 2K22, or if you just want the big man or the small forward builds to drop. But yeah, subscribe if you're new. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz. And without further ado, let's hop straight into it. So let's hop straight into it. So for this build, we're going to be going over the slash and playmaker. Now this is going to be the build coming in at number 5. So build coming in at number 5, this is going to be the best slash and playmaker build in the game. Now I am going to be ranking the small forward builds, but for this one I will be showing this at the small forward position. Now you make it at the point guard and shooting guard position, you will be getting different, you know what I'm saying, pretty much the same amount of badges, but small forward you'll get 62. Now I will be doing this with the legend build. I will be posted, so stay tuned for that. And that build gets 102. So if you guys want that to come out as soon as possible, smash break and destroy the like button. But yeah, let's show you guys how to make it. So when it comes to jersey number, we always going with number 4. I'm gonna be going all the way through it like I've been trying to do lately on the build videos. Now when it comes to the pie chart, you're gonna go with the playmaking and the finishing. Then when it comes to the speed, pie chart, or physical profile, now what I usually do on mine, I usually go with speed pie chart because you're gonna be able to be 99 speed and 99 acceleration. Now if you go with the speed vert, you're gonna be really close to 99 on all three. You're gonna be at like a 97 speed, a 96 acceleration, and a 95 vertical. But personally, I rather have like a 99 speed with an 85 vertical, to be honest. So I'm gonna go with the speed pie chart. Then when it comes to the attributes, now this is where it kind of gets a little, you know what I'm saying, confusing. So right here, it's really important to make sure that you do this perfectly. Now right here, I'm gonna go like that off rip. I'm gonna try, that's gonna be subject to change, so stay tuned. But yeah, right here is the real big deal, how you get so many badges. You get 30 playmaking badges. 30 playmaking badges. Then when it comes to the defense, you're only gonna get 5. Now that's probably the least out of all of them. Like on the shooting guard you will get 6, and on the point guard you will get 7, but on the point guard you will only get 10 shooting, and on the shooting guard you will get 12. So you would get the same, but you just wouldn't get 30 playmaking. So if you don't feel like you need 30 playmaking, the shooting guard is more of the balance. If you want more finishing and defense, the point guard is the best one. But yeah, this is pretty much going to be the build. I'm gonna put the rest on mid-range, and yeah, that's going to be 62 total badges. Then when it comes to the body type, height, weight, wingspan, that's up to you. Height, I'm gonna try to get my height perfectly so that it's like, you know what I'm saying, so I don't have to worry too much about it. But at the same time, I know this is 6'7", so I'm trying to lower this as much as I possibly can. So I'm gonna just go down right here. Now, what's the difference between this? I'm gonna actually go 1.97. That just seems like the better one. Oh, the speed is a bit different. 1.96 is 6'5". So I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with that. So then when it comes to this, I'm gonna lower my weight as much as possible. Actually, I'm gonna go with 1.97. I'm gonna lower my weight as much as possible, and yeah, I'm gonna still be able to get my 99 speed. So that's really all I was concerned with. So when it comes to lowering my weight as much as possible, You gotta go to minimum so you can get that max speed and acceleration. Either way, you're gonna get 99 even if you don't do that. Then when it comes to the wingspan, pretty much gonna go up in wingspan all the way till you have a 66 3-pointer. That is the perfect thing that you really want to be able to have. Now, you won't be able to get all the contact dunks off rip with this build. So if you want to go one down on an inch, you can do that. If you want to go up on wingspan and not have a 66 3-pointer off rip, so you won't be able to get that 70 at 99, you can do that also. But me personally, I'm gonna go with this one and just take that hit. Now on mine, I actually was able to have the contact dunks. I was actually able to have the 66 3-pointer, but this one is just gonna be a little bit slightly different. Now when it comes to all the different things that's gonna be happening on this build, at 99 you're gonna get +4 to everything: 3-pointer, ball handle, driving dunk, driving layup, close shot. So my driving layup is gonna be all the way up to a 98. My close shot is gonna be all the way up to a 94. My driving dunk is gonna be all the way up to a 88. My 3-pointer is gonna be up to a 70. My ball handle is gonna be up to a 90. My pass accuracy is gonna even be at an 89. Perimeter defense at an 80. Steal is gonna be at an 82. So yeah, everything on this build is really well rounded. Now, say for instance, I went back on the height and I went there, lower this as much as possible. I'm gonna still be just as fast, you know what I'm saying? Because at 99, you're still gonna be that. But if I go like this instead of like that, now we have that 85 driving dunk with a 66. So it's just gonna be a little bit better at 99. So for video purposes, I'm gonna stay with this one. Then when it comes to the takeovers, you get slasher, playmaker, and shot creative. Early in the year, I would have went with slasher because that's an automatic point every single time. But right now, the ability to give all your teammates takeover off your passes is just extremely overpowered. So I'm gonna go with playmaker, takeover, and now I'm gonna pretty much ISO with this build anyway, so that's just a perfect takeover for this build. And the build comes out as a slash and playmaker. Alright, so next, the build coming in at number 4 is going to be the best perimeter lockdown build. Now, this is not going to be your regular perimeter lockdown build. This build is going to be able to do everything: stick defense, speed boost, speed glitch, shoot, and dunk at a really high rate when it comes to showtime too. So yeah, let's show you guys how to make it. So we're going to go with the shooting guard position. This is the best guard build, so yeah, it actually works. Then when it comes to the hand, I go right every single time, but that's up to you. Number, that's up to you, but you know what number I go with every single time. Number 4. It's just that simple. Then when it comes to the pie charts, we're gonna go down here to the shooting and defensive. That's gonna get you shooting and defensive, both Hall of Fame. If you go with this one, it's only gonna get you defense. I like this one a lot more. Then when it comes to the physicals, I'm gonna go with speed pie chart because you want to be as fast as possible with this build. Then when it comes to the attributes, you really want to get the attributes perfectly. So when it comes to the finishing, you're not going, now if you make this at the point guard, you can get 4, 17, 10, and 20. But for the way I'm making it today on video, I'm gonna actually go with 3, 17, 11, and 20 because I only need 3 on the finishing because I only really want showtime. Then on the, I want more playmaking because that's just gonna be better to help me be able to do what I'm really trying to do. So yeah, I'm gonna get the 17 shooting. Then when it comes to the playmaking, I'm gonna go ahead and get my 11 playmaking. Then when it comes to the defense, I'm gonna get my 20 defense. And when I get my 20 defense, I pretty much put up everything I want: block, steal, lateral quickness, perimeter defense, defensive rebound. All that is gonna be up. And yeah, it's just a perfect build for me. So yeah. Then when it comes to the body type, that's completely up to you. Height. Now the height is really where you don't want to mess this build up. So I'm gonna lower my height as much as I possibly can while not trying to lose too much on the build. Now, when it comes to being at this height, now these two heights are really good. Now if you go this height, you easily gonna be able to get the pro drill moves, you know what I'm saying, however you really want to do that. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go with this one and we just gonna have to work for it. Now actually, I'm gonna go up in height all the way to this one. Now you can go with either one of these two and you'll be perfectly fine, in my opinion. Now I'm gonna go with this one for video purposes. If I feel like I want to change it, I'll change it mid-video. It's just that simple. But yeah, when it comes to the speed, acceleration, I'm gonna lower my weight as much as possible. It's gonna go down at 80 kilograms, so I don't lose too much on interior defense and strength. Then when it comes to the wingspan, I really want my wingspan to be a perfect wingspan so that I don't lose too much on anything. So when it comes to going at the max wingspan, you can actually have a 99 steal on this build. So if you want to be able to do that, you can do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually go one above that because that 99 steal is not the craziest of importance. So I can still be able to get the pro dribble moves at 99. So what does this build look like at 99? It looks extremely similar to my slasher build that's at 99. So on that build you get an 81 3-pointer. This build gets the 81 3-pointer. You have the pro dribble moves. You're gonna already have the pro dribble moves on that slasher build at off rip. This build you get it at 99, but defense on this build is way better. You're gonna have a 90 perimeter defense, lateral quickness, a 98 steal, a high rebound for a build like this, a decent block, and the driving dunk, you're gonna be really okay with that. Then when it comes to driving layup, that's gonna be over the 80 threshold, so you can get a lot of different layup packages, and you have a 90 close shot. So yeah, in my opinion, this is going to be the perfect wingspan for this build. When it comes to being at 99, you won't quite have the 99 speed and acceleration that I was hoping, but you will have a 98 speed and a 97 acceleration. Now, say for instance, you went down right here and you went down right here again, you can actually get to a 99 speed. So it's really up to you what you rather. And now you can go max wingspan. So for video purposes, this is the one I'm gonna stay with. If you just went with this one, it's gonna be a perfect build in all facets of the build, because now you're gonna have a 99 still. You're gonna still be able to get the pro jump moves, still gonna be able to get to an 83 pointer. You might not be able to get to an 81, but you will get to an 83 pointer, but you will have a higher drive and dunk. So that's really up to you. But yeah, that's the build I'm gonna end up going with. Now for this one, you don't get sharp take. So that's really the main thing that I was kind of hoping that didn't happen. So I'm actually gonna go back for video purposes and go with the other one, because I would rather be able to have sharp take than having all that stuff. That's just me personally. But yeah, I actually still didn't get sharp take, so it really doesn't even matter. So I'm gonna actually go back and go with this one, since I'm not getting that either way. So yeah, I'm gonna still go with the max wingspan. So if I'm not getting sharp take on this build, the options become a lot easier for me. So this build does not get contact dunks. A lot of people on this build will go with lockdown takeover. A lot of people will go with play take. That's gonna be really good to help your teammates, you know what I'm saying, do what they gotta do. But if you get slash takeover in this build, you get the ability to get contact dunks. You're gonna be a lot faster when it comes to dribbling, so you're gonna be able to be on ball with it a lot easier. People aren't gonna be able to guard you as hard, and with slash takeover, people are gonna leave you wide open. So you're gonna have the ability to still be able to shoot at an extremely high rate, because you're not only going to be at the 83 pointer threshold at 99, but now you're gonna get that +5. It's gonna be at an 85 to get you to a whole nother threshold. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the slash takeover, and the build comes out as a perimeter lockdown. Alright, next, coming in at number 3. Now, I've low-key been taking my time on these last two builds, but we gotta speed this up. I can't be going too in detail, but you know I like to go in detail, so I'm not gonna limit it, but you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead, hopping straight into it. So, for the third build coming on the list, you know what this build is. This is a Demi, the scoring machine build. This is pretty much gonna be able to do everything that you really want to do in this game. So, you're gonna go with the point guard position. Then when it comes to skill breakdown, you're gonna go down to the shooting and finishing, but you're only gonna get shooting Hall of Fame badges. Then when it comes to the physicals, you're gonna go with the speed pie chart, so you can be as fast as possible. Then when it comes to the attributes, you really want to get these attributes perfectly fine. Now you're gonna end up with 13 finishing, 21 shooting, 14 playmaking, and 6 defensive. So let's show you how to do it. So you go max at the close shot, driving layup, and driving dunk, then put a little bit on standing dunk. Then when it comes to the 3-pointer, mid-range, and free throws, all that's gonna be maxed. All that is gonna be maxed. Then when it comes to the playmaking, pass accuracy, ball handle, both maxed, then put a little bit on post moves. Then when it comes to the defense and rebounding, lateral quickness, steal, block, or not block, but defensive rebound, then put the rest on block. Now, the way I usually show it, you have like 21 finishing, 27 shooting with 16 playmaking with 1 defense. But I wanted to go with more of a well-rounded build, so it can be similar to the other guard builds on this list, and it wouldn't have really any liabilities, because this build really don't have no liabilities now. You're gonna be able to shoot on it, you're gonna be able to play make on it, you're gonna be able to dribble on it, you're gonna be able to dunk on it, and play actually decent defense now. Now when it comes to the body type, that is completely up to you. Height, now when it comes to the height on this build, you really want to get the height to be perfect for you. So when it came to how I did the height, I actually ended up going with a height that actually made me be able to go for 99 speed. So it really is up to you what you rather have. So me personally, I'ma actually go with the perfect height for me, and that is going to be 1.87. Now you go with 1.87, you're not only gonna get speed, you're gonna get ball handle, but it's gonna be a lot of different things that change and go up on this build. So it's up to you. Do you want to go 1.88, 1.87, or you can go all the way up here and just make sure that you're still able to get that pro dribble? It's up to you, but you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm gonna go with this one, so I can be able to do everything that I really want to do on this build and be as fast as possible. So this is kind of like the meta way of doing it. But if I'm doing it for me, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm going up here, and I'm gonna be able to have it to where I can still get the pro dribble moves. So I'm gonna go with that. Then when it comes to, or actually no, I'm gonna actually go up here to this, because I know I'm gonna still get that +1. So yeah, I'm gonna actually go with that one. Then when it comes to the weight, I'm gonna go down on weight so I can be able to get my speed and acceleration as high as possible. It's just that simple. Then when it comes to the wingspan, if you know how these builds work, you wanna go down on the wingspan every single time. Now when it comes to how it looks, you actually gonna be able to go up +2 on ball handle. So actually, I'm gonna actually change my height again. I'm gonna go down up 1 more on height so I can be just that much taller. Still going down on the weight as much as possible, but you don't want to lose too much on interior defense and strength. But then when it comes to wingspan, we're still gonna go with minimum inch wingspan. Now, you don't actually have to go minimum. You can go 1 off minimum, and you can have a little bit better driving dunk, a little bit better defense. But you do want to have that 3-pointer and mid range and ball handle to be at the max stat. But you know what I'm saying, if you go with that minimum, you're just losing stuff instead of gaining, and you're not gaining anything. So I'm gonna just go with the 198 centimeters. So this build at 95, this is what it's gonna look like. At 99, you're gonna get +4 to everything that you see on the screen, from the 3-pointer going up to a 91. The ball handle is already at Pro moves, but that's gonna be at an 84. Now the quickness is gonna be at a 75. Diamond dunk is gonna be at a 77. So it's a lot of things that's gonna be going up and going down, or not really going down, but pretty much a lot of things gonna be going up, but it's not gonna be making the biggest difference besides the 3-point rating. But then when it comes to the physicals, you're gonna get another +4 with gym rat, so you can get that up +8. So your speed's gonna be at a 95, the acceleration is gonna be at a 92, and your vertical is gonna be above an 80. Now, like I said, if you want to be able to have 99 speed on this build, you definitely can. This is just the way I would make it if I was making it. So then when it comes to the takeovers, you get sharp, shot creator, slasher, and playmaker. I went over this many times. I'm gonna go with shot creator, or not shot creator, but sharp shooter every single time. And the build comes out as a scoring machine build. Alright, so next, coming in at number 2. Now we hopping into the top 3 bad or builds in the game. So this is gonna be controversial, but in my opinion, this is the number 2 build for the guards, in my opinion. So let's show you guys how to make it. So you're gonna go with the point guard position. Then when it comes to the hand, you're gonna go whatever one you want, number, whatever one you want. You know which one I'm going with every single time. If you haven't been paying attention, right and forth. So yeah, then when it comes to the skill breakdown, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This is going to be the playmaking shot creator. I know that's gonna get a lot of hate, but in my opinion, it just doesn't do as much as the number 1 build on this list. It's just my opinion. Then when it comes to the physical profile, you're gonna go with the speed pie chart. Then when it comes to the attributes, you're gonna actually get some pretty well-rounded attributes on this build. So when it comes to the shooting, you're gonna actually end up with 25. But to get 25, you gotta max out mid-range 3-pointer free throw, but you're gonna not go too crazy on the post fade. Then when it comes to the playmaking, pass accuracy and ball handle both gonna be maxed, but then you're not gonna go too crazy on the post moves like you did with the, you know what I'm saying, post fade. So you can get that 25 and 24 perfectly. Then when it comes to defensive rebounding, you're gonna pretty much get this as high as you want it. Now, if you want to get above 6, you can. That's just not the way I do it. I go for around 6, and then I put the rest on driving dunk and driving layup. But if you want to go higher than that, you really easily can. So yeah, that's just the way I do it. This is the way I end up having it: 1 finishing, 25 shooting, 24 playmaking, and 6 defensive. Then when it comes to the body type, that's up to you. Then when it comes to the height, weight, wingspan, height, I'm gonna go 1.95. 1.95 is just the perfect height for me. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna end up going with. Weight, I'm gonna go down on weight so I can get my speed, acceleration as high as possible. It just works really well with me. So yeah, you really want to go minimum on that. Then when it comes to the wingspan, I'm gonna actually go up in wingspan so I can pretty much be able to have everything that I really want on my build. So main things that I'm gonna be doing this for is so I can be able to get that 85 3-pointer threshold off rip. It's not really a big deal to be able to have the 86 3-pointer, to have the 90 threshold at 99 for me, because if you see the differences between this build and the negatives, if you make it like this, you're only gonna have a 69 driving dunk. You're not gonna be able to have the 76 lateral quickness. You're not gonna be able to have the 81 steal. You're not gonna be able to, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with this, and you don't even lose anything on ball handle. So yeah, I just feel like this is perfect, because now at 99, you're gonna be able to get the Showtime dunks for. You're gonna be able to get park dunks. You're gonna be able to have a 90, or not a 90, but an 80 lateral quickness and perimeter defense with an 85 steal, and above a 70 on defensive rebound. So you're gonna be really well rounded. Then when it comes to the physicals, that's not just gonna be +4. That's gonna be another +4 because of the gym rat badge. So that's gonna be +8. So that's gonna be up to a 97 speed and a 95 acceleration and above a 70 vertical. So yeah, it's gonna be really well rounded on the physicals for what you need, and the attributes for what you really want out of doing on the build in this game. So yeah, you're gonna have an 89 3-pointer at 99. That's gonna be really good. So the takeover I'm gonna go with, you're gonna have a 99 3-pointer and takeover. Then when it comes to the takeovers, you get Playmaker, Shot Creator, and Sharp. You know what choice I'm gonna go with. Playmaker is a good choice because you can help your teammates get sharp take, but sharp takeover is just gonna to be auto buckets every single time. And yeah, the build comes out as a playmaking shot creator build. And that's going to be the number 2 build on the list. A lot of people would say this is the best build in the game. Now, if I went with the meta, I would have went with like a 6'2", 6'1", so I could have 99 speed and all that. But this build, in my opinion, is better. It's kind of like a 2-way play shot. I will be doing a video on exactly how to make it my way. I'm giving you guys the attribute update with the animations and bad setup. So if you guys want that, all you gotta do is smash break and destroy the like button. Alright, and last but not least is going to be the best guard build in the game. I'm not gonna lie, I low-key just recorded this, but I somehow wasn't recording, so we're gonna do it again for y'all boys. Now, I'm gonna go into detail on exactly how to make this build, how I would make it right now, and the other various ways you can make it for other people's playstyles. So, point guard is going to be the position height. The hand and jersey number is up to you, but you know what I'm going with every single time, right and number 4. Then when it comes to the pie charts, I'm going to go with the finishing and shooting pie chart, but you're only going to get finishing Hall of Fame. Then when it comes to the physical side, a lot of people like going with speed vert, but me personally, I want to be as fast as possible. I'm going to go with the speed pie chart. Then when it comes to the attributes, I'm going to actually show you guys 2 different separate ways to show it. From the floor space and slash away, which is what I'm going to show first, you're going to get 16, 20 with 14 and 5. Now, you could argue that they both have their positives, they both have their negatives. This one, you're not going to get as much defense, you're not going to get as much finishing, but if you feel like you need the shooting, go with this way. But the one thing I would say again about this build, you get more shooting, but you actually have a lower shooting rating, as you can see from the standpoint of the mid-range. Now, we are going to put these last 2 on that to be able to have that as high as possible. But that is not the way I want to do it. So what I'm going to actually do, I'm going to go to slash away. This is the way that you guys know and see a lot on my channel. If you know my intro clips, it's the way my build looks. 17, 17, 14 with 6 on the defense, and having that block rating is more important than you know. Now, when it comes to the height, weight, wingspan, I'm gonna show you guys a couple different heights. Now, for the body type, that's completely up to you. Now, first height I'm gonna show you guys is actually to be at 99 speed. Now, one thing when it comes to being at 99 speed, you're gonna be extremely fast, and being fast in this game is extremely important. So you're gonna go with 1.85 meters. Then when it comes to the weight, you're gonna go down on the weight. Then when it comes to the wingspan, you want to get the wingspan perfectly so you can have that 76 3-ball off rip and an 81 driving dunk, because why? You're gonna be able to get all the contact dunks and get to an 83 ball at 99. Now, a lot of the other things is not crazy important, but like I said, you're gonna get that 99 speed because you're +8, +4 the gym rat, and +4 the 99. Now, when it comes to takeover, the one big issue I have with this build, you don't get sharp take, so that's a no for me, and it's short. So yeah. Then when it comes to the next one, I'm going to show you guys at 98 speed. So this is going to be at 1.87 meters. Weight is going to be up to you, but I'm going to go minimum weight. Then when it comes to the wingspan, we're going to go up on wingspan again, but you're going to want to be able to have it perfectly so that you can be able to have that 81 driving dunk and a 77 3-pointer while still having everything that you really want on it. So it's going to be pretty much the same centimeters. Now, we have a high 3-pointer this time, but you're going to be slightly slower, so it's up to you. But again, we do not have sharp takeover. Now, if you go down, you're not going to be able to have all the contact dunks, so that's a deal breaker for me. So now, we're going to go with 1.90 meters. This is how you be able to get it to 97 speed. So if you want to be able to get to 97 speed, 1.90, you got to go minimum weight. Then when it comes to the wingspan, this is where the builds actually start to be able to do pretty much everything in the game. So when it comes to this build, you can go right here where you get sharp takeover, no. But if you go with the 81 driving dunk, you're still going to be able to get all of the contact dunks with a 77 3-ball, which is going to be the same one as you had last time. You still don't get the sharp take. Now, that's not going to be that big of a deal because we can go down one more and it's not going to change the driving dunk. It's not going to change the 3-pointer. So now, we check it. Now you get sharp take. Now, if you go down one more, you're going to be able to have a higher 3-pointer, but the driving dunk isn't really going to be there. So this is going to be the only wingspan I would even readily go with. And this is going to be pretty much the first build I would even try to make. So you can go with sharp take and you'll be perfectly fine right there. Now, the height I would make it, if I was making it today, this is the way I would make it if I was making a build right now, today. Now, when it comes to the height, I'm going to go with 1.95. That's like a little bit under 6'5". Now, when it comes to the weight, I'm going to go down on weight to be able to get my speed as high as possible. You're going to be able to get your speed up to a 95 with Gym Rat and at 99 overall. So, yeah, that's actually really good. You had 97, 98, and 99, and that's just 2 under. And now, instead of being 6'3", 6'2", and 6'1", you're all the way up to 6'5". So yeah, I'm really messing with that, to be honest. And then when it comes to the wingspan, you can go a lot of different wingspans for this build. So if you want to go with this wingspan, you can. You won't get sharp take. Now this one, you will get sharp take. You're gonna have a 77 3-ball rip, an 82 driving dunk, which is not what we usually have. We've really been only having 81 driving dunk. So you're gonna have a little bit of cushion if you do lose your 99 overall, because that 98 overall is when you're actually going to be hitting the ability to actually get that stuff, but you're also gonna have really good defense on this build in comparison to the other ones I'm gonna show you for this one. So yeah, you're gonna still get sharp take too. Now if you go down one more, you're gonna have less defense, but you still got the same 3-pointer, still got the same driving dunk. So going with this one, I don't really see the point of not going to 13. If you go 208 though, you will have a high 3-point rating. So if you feel like you need that high 3-point rating, that is up to you. This is gonna be a kind of a perfect blend with the build that has 20 on shooting. So if you feel like you need the 20 shooting, this is the one you probably should go with. If you feel like you just need that much, need it to be that much easier to shoot and still be able to do everything on this build, this is probably gonna be the perfect height for you. And yes, you still will be able to get sharp takeover. But for me personally, I'm gonna go with the 213 centimeters. That's gonna be the most balanced. You're gonna have the good defense, the good shooting, and the finishing where you get contact dunks. You're gonna be able to get sharp tech, playmaker takeover, and slash takeover. Slash takeover is really overpowered for this build because people gonna leave you wide open. You're gonna get the automatic 2 every single time. Playmaker takeover is gonna be allowing your teammates to pretty much get sharp takeover off all your passes. Shot creator takeover really wasn't an option. Sharp takeover, you know how overpowered that is, and every single time I get that, if you was paying attention, I was saying it was a deal breaker if I didn't get that, so it was obvious I was gonna go with this. So yeah, we're gonna go with sharp takeover, and the build comes out as a slasher build. So yeah, that is pretty much going to be the build. Yeah, that's going to be the best guard builds in the game, and I showed you guys a lot of different ways to make it. I went into deep detail. I tried to make it on the fly with y'all boys. If you guys like these type of videos, all you gotta do is smash, break, and destroy the like button. But like I said in the intro, this is going to be the last time I update y'all boys on the guard builds. Now, like that being said, I tried to go as crazy as possible in the details, but I kind of did get a little long on it. But I'm sorry on that. But at the same time, I don't want y'all boys making the wrong builds at the end of the year, especially at the end of the year. Don't want to waste y'all VC at the end of the year. So yeah, if you guys want more videos like this come NBA 2K22, all you gotta do is smash, break, and destroy the like button. I will be doing this though for the small forward and the big man. So if you guys want that, smash, break, and destroy the like button. Turn on post notifications. Subscribe if you're new. I would appreciate it if everybody needs to chance that sub button. I really enjoy doing build videos like this where I'm going in detail, show you guys multiple different builds at the same type of positions and stuff like that, and pretty much putting them in order of how my opinion would work on these. Now I know a lot of people probably would say the play shot is the best one, but in my opinion, the slasher with all the things that it's able to do, I just don't really see the argument for it. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. We're really close to hitting this 100K, man, and y'all know we getting at 100K, so I don't even need to even say too much. But yeah, like I said, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. It's your boy Fitz, man, and I'm out there, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah.
Hey, hey, niggas ain't gotta respect, niggas just gotta accept. I put that top left, I love my Cardi to death. Hype Williams, Lil X, if you don't say it direct, give a fuck. Yo, I put some ice on her hand.
Alright, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure to go over this. Now, we were at 4.2%. We're all the way up to 9.7%. But still, 90% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. I know y'all mess with the videos. We finna be going so crazy, so you might as well hit that sub button. It's that simple.